Hey guys, welcome back to EDFRC here. Today I'm really excited to bring you the brand new twin 64mm F-14 from Freewing. We got a 4500 HV SMC pack, balanced perfectly on the CG marks on the wings, and I'm running it on 7 channels. So unfortunately the jar was stuck on, but I'm no worries with that because it flies excellent with it on, and I'm really excited to get it up in the air. So let's go take it up. Oh yeah, it's flying so nice. I have a 100% elevator. Oh yeah. You can just rip it around with the wings swept, guys. It is very, very stable airplane with these wings swept. Give it a couple rolls. One thing I did do that Wesley from Motion RC recommended is put your control horn from the ailerons on the inside hole. It does dampen a little bit of that out with the wing sweeping. Pop it up, give it a roll. Very nice. All right, go ahead and unsweep the wings. And it flies the exact same, guys. This is an excellent flying airplane. And up, wings out, and flip it around. Wing sweeping. Oh yeah. One thing I have yet to test with the sweep is the inverted capability, so we're gonna go ahead and test that right now. Oh, it's so locked in. Oh wow. Okay, inverted pass with the wings swept, guys. Just a phenomenal flying airplane. All right, guys, we're gonna come in for a touch and go here with the SMC 6200 pack. Full landing flaps coming in, 25% throttle. Letting the airplane settle itself into ground approach. Cut power, glide, glide, flare, flutter, full power, and take off again. All right, and then on this next one, we're gonna come in and land it. So I'll just bring it around here. Show you guys a gear. Landing flaps now. All right, letting the airplane really work itself in there. I'm a little crooked, but nothing you can't straighten out. 25% power, and cut the power, let it glide, let it glide, let it glide. A little bit of a plopper, but you know what? It's okay. That gear is very strong and durable. It can handle those landings no problem.
Landing the Freewing F-14 is fairly simple, but there are a couple things to watch out for. First of all, if you do not have any flat mixing, the airplane will nose up on you and then drop a wing when you are close to the ground. I have done this a couple times. Thankfully, the gear is extremely durable, so it can handle rough landings. So what I did is I just mixed a little bit of down elevator into the full flap position. Not a lot, only around 6% or so, and it settles in very nicely. As you can tell by this clip here, the airplane did not have any down elevator mixing, and it was prone to keeping its nose up and stalling. Let's talk about the wing sweeping. The wing sweeping on this airplane is unbelievably good. Unlike the 80, when you sweep the wings, they are fast and responsive, and the airplane does not change how it flies whatsoever. On my maiden flight, I got really confident with sweeping the wings. So as you can see in these clips, I did various things with the sweeping, such as rolling while sweeping the wings, and I also had the balls to do some inverted wing swept flight, as you can see here.
All right, guys, there you have it, the brand new twin 64mm F-14 from Freewing. Before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to talk about it for a minute and go over some setup tips and tips that I did to make this airplane fly extremely well. As far as rates go, I'm running a 100% elevator rate with 20% expo. I wouldn't recommend going any lower than that just because the elevators don't have plenty of throw out of the box, but that 100% is just perfect. You have plenty of throw there, but I would not dampen it any further. As far as ailerons go, I am at 70% with 20% expo, and then when the wings sweep, it stays at 70% with 20% expo. One thing I did do is I changed the control horn from the outer hole on the aileron to the inner hole on the aileron. And that seemed to work just fine because you don't want to break airflow to your elevators when those ailerons are moving with the wing swept, and that helped dampen it, and it flew just fine. I am running it on 7 channels, so I do not have the channels to control the gyro, but good thing is the gyro is always on. So if you do have a 7-channel transmitter or a 8-channel receiver, like in my case, the gyro will always be on and it flies perfect with the gyro. In the wind, with the wing sweeping, you can definitely tell it's helping out there, which is good. And if you come over to the front of the canopy here, CG and battery replacement wise, you can see I have an HRB 5000 pushed right up against this canopy hatch. You can fit a 6000 in there. I have flown on a 6000. It works great. It is a little tight though. I like the weight of the 5000s. So that's where my battery replacement is. And then I have an AR 810T right there with all your 8 channels. It does have reverse thrust. I just do not have enough channels to put it in there. If you're not sure where the center of gravity is, Freewing did an excellent job. They actually put CG marks on the wings right here and on the other one. And if you lift it up from there, you should get a perfect balance point, which is very nice. As far as landing goes, I did have a little bit of trouble on the maiden just because when you do dump those flaps, it does want to nose up. And when this airplane stalls, it does drop a wing pretty heavily. So I did add a touch of down elevator mix. And you will notice when I do put my flaps down, the elevators do go down as well. And that really helps for landings because, like I said, it will stall if it does get its nose too high. But just that 6% of down elevator mix fixed that problem. And the gear are very durable. It can handle very rough landings, which is good because I've had a couple myself, but it's nothing this plane can't handle. I've seen people fly it off very rough grass fields. So I think that concludes this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And I will see you in the next one. God damn.